Alright guys, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about how do we target a freaking broad product, right? A very generic product that, it's not very specific, and it's not also like it just appeals to so many people that you don't know what keywords to use, right? And it's a common question that we get, and so I want to address this and solve this for once and for all, right? So let's talk about the benefits of. Okay, so first and foremost, what's a broad product? So they're products that really anyone can buy. There's no specific, target audience. And an example of this is like if you're selling blankets, right? Anyone can buy a blanket. If you're selling a hair product or hair loss product, I mean, everyone has hair, right? Or if you're selling like a frying pan, everyone has a home. Or a kitchen at least, right? Or people need to eat, need to cook, right? So those are very broad products, and so the benefit of that is really you're able to scale up. Like, it's very scalable because there's so many potential buyers, right? The larger your audience or your potential target audience, the more potential buyers you have. And so let's say you were selling like a Boston Terrier dog watch. You can pretty much only target those people who love Boston Terriers, right? But if you have, like, let's say a frying pan, you can pretty much target anyone in the world who has a kitchen, pretty much, right? And so the scalability is completely different, right? You can generate way more money. And in my experience and with my the 7-8 figure entrepreneurs that I know, their biggest winners come from these broad products. Okay, so the question is whether or not. The question is how do we actually target them? Now that we know that broad products bring you a ton of money, how do we actually go about and really setting up the ads for it? So I just want to go through an example of one of my products that let me see. So it's basically a hair product for women, okay? And it's like one of those hair straightener thingies that girls use. Obviously, I don't know how to use them, but I've sold them and they worked, right? So it's something like this kind of thing, right? And let me just show you exactly how I target it, okay? So I'm gonna go into the ads manager. So I just want to show you the broad overview first. Okay, so this entire product, this hair product, generated us over $500,000 on Facebook ads alone. Okay, with a 1.7 average ROAS. Now, again, this doesn't take in account for sales made by shares, organic sales. Also, if people like shared the post to their friends and stuff like that. So it's missing quite a lot of revenue here. But, as you can see, just on the Facebook side itself, it's profiting because the break even here is around 1.35 to 1.4. Okay, so you can see there's plenty of margins in there. And when you account for all those organic sales that Facebook didn't track, you're seeing about a $626,000 dollars in revenue, right, generated from this particular product. So it's insanely profitable and did insanely well. And let me just go and exactly tell you how we started off this campaign, okay? How we targeted this product. I think there's an ambulance running in the background, sorry about that. Okay, so we started with these 10 ad sets, okay? And I started off with $27, and as you can see, I'm going to sort it by the ROAS. And it's still doing profitably overall, right? That's what it matters. So let's see. So the most profitable interest is, let's go into it. Of course, we follow the program. I think I edited the budget down, but all of them started from $27, and I just picked 27 as a random number. We usually start anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks. So you can see we're doing worldwide, targeting women 18 to 65, super broad, nothing like we're not doing anything, and then all we're doing is targeting hair products. Okay, so you can see 414 million people, and so it's a huge audience, and it's doing extremely well, as you can see, right? 1.85. We spent 4,500 to generate 8,500, right? So quite nice and very broad, right? Appeals to so many people, and that's the key, guys. Like, if it's a broad product, just keep it broad. Don't get, too narrow. Like, you don't have to like go into like these specific brands and like really intersect your audience, or trying to be very precise, because your product itself appeals to a lot of people. You don't have to do that. Okay, and so that's why, again, you don't really want to focus on the targeting. It's not as important as people make it sound. Okay, what I focus on is always the product and the offer and how you present it to the market. If that is good, your targeting will work, as long as it's relevant. Okay, so let's go back here again. Give it a moment. Yeah, basically you see hair products. That's it. Let's go to the second best audience, and then you'll be surprised. I'm just targeting online shopping, guys. That's it. 590 million potential reach. Okay, so I'm basically saying, yo, anyone who's interested in online shopping, look at my ad. And I'm targeting this to women, obviously. But yeah, it works, guys, because it's not the targeting. It's not the specific stuff. Just as long as it's relevant, and I think online shopping is relevant, yeah, that's all you really need to do. Let's look at the third best performing. Just hair iron. Okay, that's it. 16 million. Okay, a bit more. Still pretty broad. Still very, very scalable. So that's great, right? And then you have hair straightening. This one is 13 million. So above 10 million. So very nice and very scalable as well. The next one, hair dryer. Okay, 19 million. Again, very scalable. As you can see, I don't touch like the 100,000 audience sizes. I like many millions. I like things that are scalable, because when you see how we scale, yeah, it just works so much better. Okay, and this one we did online shopping and engaged shoppers. So yeah, and then we flexed it with hair products, right? So we have some flexed in there. As you can see, 270 million, still huge. And then also, so if you're wondering what I'm doing at the bottom, what I'm excluding here is I'm excluding Facebook payment users. Okay, and what this is basically you're excluding people who are advertisers, basically, or paid a payment on Facebook. So what this tends to happen is a lot of advertisers, they pay Facebook payments, right? So I don't want my ads to be shown to other advertisers. So we try to, well, my team excludes them, but basically, there's really no way around it. Even with this, people still find your ads, so it doesn't really matter if you have it or not. But if you want to include it and exclude it in your audiences, I'll type it into in the members area for you guys. Okay, so you can add this to exclude these people. But honestly, like, even if you have this, people still find your ads. There's no way around it, guys. Okay, but yeah, it might be a good thing to use as a defense in the beginning. And then the ninth one, beauty salons, again 340 million, and hair care 110 million, right? So as you can see, they're all just like super broad, super big, and yeah, I mean, as long as they're relevant, they're good. And as you can see, not every ad set will work, right? Not every ad set will work. And so once you find the ones that work, okay, so these are the initial ad sets that we launched, and then over time we had a ton. So as you can see, yeah, we duplicate it, we add lookalikes and all those cool stuff as well. That's how you get started. And then you follow once the stats are good, at least break even or around there, you can start scaling and implement the scaling strategies from the course, and then, take it from there. But basically, guys, just keep it so simple. As you can see, one of their best performing ad sets were actually just online shopping. And keep it relevant, keep it big and broad, don't overcomplicate it. I hope this answers your questions with targeting broad products, okay? And they generate you tons and tons of money.